Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aries for the month of July 2023. So I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck, but first of all, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps it to grow and enables me to do new readings for you. So please press subscribe. I'm just going to shuffle the cards now and just lay down your 10 cards on the table. Right, let's have a look then. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Ace of Pentacles, an extremely positive card, okay? It's very much about you gaining more certainty, more commitment, okay? And I'm feeling here within the next month, okay? There's also something here about receiving some money, okay? And it's not always worked for, so it could be something like some kind of win, some kind of inheritance, some kind of sort of settlement which you're waiting on. It's very much on the way, okay? I'm also seeing like these stairs kind of sort of going up, and it's very much about you moving to the next level. So it could well be that you felt down in the dumps or things haven't been going in your favor, okay? There's a complete turnaround here. There's a strong sense of the wheels starting to turn in your favor, where the world shifts from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands. Okay, the card crossing is the Two of Wands. Interesting card. I mean, this is a twin flame card, so you could well be putting a lot of thought around a twin flame connection, either in your life or going to come into your life. But what I would say is that a twin flame is always in your life, okay, but in a spiritual sense, okay? So it's like this invisible thread that ties the two of you together. It's the other half of your soul, you know, this yin-yang kind of sort of connection here. You know, we have lots of soulmates, but the twin flame is like the divine soulmate. There's only one of them, okay? And you can be completely opposite. In fact, you are completely the opposite. And the card actually shows that with the black and white tiles. Completely opposite, but they fit together perfectly. You know, like two halves, you know, of a heart, if you like, completely like mirror image, but fits together perfectly, okay? So even though things are perfect spiritually, on the other levels, far from it, okay? So for example, like the physical side, okay, you could well live a long way from each other, or there could be other people involved here. Perhaps with the communication side, there might be a lot of coldness and distance here, and perhaps emotionally, you know, perhaps they haven't opened up or you haven't opened up. So there's a lot of things which need to be worked on for this like connection to become more apparent in your life. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reversed position. Yeah, there has been a lot of worries here around security issues, okay, which could be around money, a work situation, you know, you wanting more certainty or you wanting more commitment. But as I said, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles showing up here, the energy is starting to change here over the next month. It's like the wheels are going to start turning in your favor, okay? It's very much about abundance is on the way to you. So looking more forward, I've got the Four of Swords. It's interesting, I was talking about the twin flame connection, and also the Four of Swords pulls me towards a twin flame connection, because looking at the card, you've got these two people. They're like on skewers, so it's like kebab skewers, and kind of sort of going around and around and around. So it's like you're going through the same process, you know, together. But notice it's like head to toe. So again, it's completely the opposite, but fitting together perfectly. But this is at a spiritual level, okay? There's a lot of healing. I mean, this card is all about healing, the Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing taking place. So even though things are perfect spiritually, you know, you're working very hard on all the other levels here shown earlier. So on the practical and the emotional and also the communication side as well. It's very much about work in progress. But as more healing takes place, the closer you're going to come to each other. The card in the goal position is shown by the Sun card in the reverse position. There's been a lot of upset recently, you know, also shown by the Three of Pentacles reversed. You know, it's very much this feeling that happiness turned to sadness and that laughter turned to tears. Okay, the Sun is usually the best card in the pack. I read the cards this way, so it's reversed. But the sun is still the sun, whichever way you look at it. It's like what you're wanting. But there's a lot of clouds because it's reversed. There's a lot of clouds. There's a lot of issues that need to be worked through. And then once you clear the clouds, once you work through these issues, then what's yours will be there. Okay, what you've been asking the universe will start showing up a lot more. Subconsciously, I've got the Queen of Wands reversed. I do sense this negative energy here, okay, around you. It's actually coming across as being quite toxic. I'm getting like this feminine energy here, but it's also around you as well. So it could be around the news, perhaps watching too much news, or someone nagging away around you, or someone just planting these negative seeds in your head, okay? It's kind of holding you back, okay? There's a strong sense of the need to deal with this situation, this person or these people differently. And then things will start opening up for you. Okay, you'll start to clear those clouds, and then the sun will become more apparent. So, yeah, I mean, the advice here is shown by the King of Cups reversed. Very emotional card. Okay, could well be that someone's been taking you for granted. Okay, it's also a strong sense that you've been ruling with your heart rather than your mind. Okay, it's like you've been wearing your heart on your sleeve and people have been taking advantage. I mean, you would think that if you're really nice to somebody and you give a lot of yourself, your time, then you would get the same back equally, but it doesn't work like that. Well, not in that case anyhow. So the advice here is to rule with your mind and not your heart. Okay, gain that laser sharp focus. Okay, just focus on what you truly want and just use your mind to actually get there. Okay, the heart has been very kind of sort of wishy-washy. You know, you imagine the heart like water, you know, it's kind of sort of splashes about all over the place, you know, when the mind is kind of sort of more focused, and then you go towards what you want. So that's the advice here, is to rule with your mind and not wear your heart on your sleeve. So on the outside, I've got the Knight of Cups here. Clearly someone has been holding back here. Okay, could well be someone around you isn't making their feelings known. Okay, they're holding back. But what I would say is that because they're holding back something, then they must have feelings. Okay, and in fact, as you start to rule with your mind rather than your heart, okay, you allow what's yours to come in then. Okay, because if you give too much of yourself, then it does tend to push things away. But if you give less, then you allow what's yours to come in. I know it's a bit of a like sort of paradox, you know, but less is more. You must lose the world to gain it. So the next card is your hopes and your fears. So let's have a look. I suppose your fear is, you know, this kind of sort of process which you're kind of sort of going through at the moment. It is throwing up all these types of challenges, and I do sense this around this deep soul connection, which I feel to be a twin flame connection, where on one side you got this beautiful connection spiritually, but on the other side you got all these challenges which go with it. Okay, but I do sense that things are going to get better. There is like this healing process which you're going through, and sometimes things do have to get worse before they get better. But with the High Priestess, she is saying it is written, it is written, it is written. Okay, so it's very much about this connection being your destiny. Okay, it's very much written in the stars. Look out for the signs from the universe. Okay, they're trying to guide you in the right direction here. So they could be like seeing things like initials on number plates, or seeing like repeated numbers. And the outcome card is the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is very much what I've been talking about here. It's about letting go. Okay, once you let go, you allow what's yours to come in. It clearly shows you working on yourself. It shows you clearing those clouds, okay, and then revealing the sun, which is really what you've been asking the universe for. It's on the way. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thank you.